see. Testing mic. Mic's up. Test the chat. The chat's up. Alright, hello. We're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Let's get to it. So, more or less today is pretty much just going to be deck building and like testing the deck. I'm just running that evil hero deck. I'm trying to anyway. It's gonna take some bit to figure it all out, but I'll get there. Alright, first things first, spectator duel, and then we'll go from there. Sounds good, sounds good. So, what is it? Bestial? No, Live Twins? I'm not sure what Duelist A is using yet. Hold on. Fiendsmith, Evil Twin. Yep, that seems to be it. Fiendsmith, Evil Twin. Right, here we go. I mean, if you have to pick between stopping the Primite card or the Magical Musketeer card. Wow. Duelist A could have negated that, but he figured it was so worthless, there was just no point. Okay. Personally, I would have used the Imperm on the Link monster. And then I would have used Called by the Grave right on this guy. But oh well. Alright, well, I think the misplays from Duelist A is what led to him getting completely blown up. Alright, moving on. These dailies aside, I can do them later. Alright, let's get to it. Select, Fusion, Edit, Evil heroes. I'm gonna look over in the store, see if it gives me ideas on cards to add. Alright. Right, gotta add this. What's this do again? Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Dark Fusion and spells that mention it in your graveyard. Negate their effects until the end of this turn. That's actually pretty decent. Could be better, but it could be worse. See, if this card is in your grave, so turn it sent there, banish it, and target up to 5 heroes in your grave and or banish, shuffle them into the deck. I'm not sure how good that is. There had to be other hero. There's no other evil hero cards? I put that in already. Let's see. I saw these two. They're not impressive, but I can work with them. Now, hold up. Here we go. Activate this. These effects. Use Dark Contact. Okay. Fusion summon from the extra deck. One monster. Must be summoned by Dark Fusion. Shuffling materials from your field, grave, and or banishment into the deck. Or add a Supreme King's Castle or Dark Fusion from deck to hand. So either get the cards that could use... Okay, so yeah. Dark Contact. I'll grab this. Plus, it can be used with all... It doesn't actually have to be with Neos. I guess I'll look for the rest. What is this? Join attributed. Control some moss. Some moss. Yeah, no. Doesn't look like there's any other. Oh, okay. Extra hero, Infernal Devicer. Is this supposed to be used with evil heroes? Well, looking at the giant scythe is probably a good indicator of yes. So far, the only thing I really glean from that is I should probably add the Infernal Devicer and Dark Contact. Alright. Let's see, what are my options? Obviously, I should grab the Dark Fusion spell. Wherever it is. I'm surprised these are SRs. Okay, the only other cards to think about are Evil Mind and Evil Assault. With Patent's License? Oh no, that's a DDD card. Okay, nope. Needs Machine Fusion, so no. I'm probably not going to have 3 copies of both Dark Calling and Dark Fusion, just because there's so many ways to search and recover it. Same for the Dark Contact. Basically, I gotta make sure I have room for other stuff. Okay, I'm back. Trying to think what else I could grab here. Hey, Tormented Salad. Welcome back. I'm just sitting here struggling to figure out how I'm gonna build this. Let's see. Don't really need Dark Gaia. Made it to 19 last night. I don't understand what you mean. 19 what? Oh, you mean the duelist level? Oh, congrats. Dude, that had to be like, wasn't it a struggle? Don't you like lose your levels at some point? Nope. Obviously don't need the dark end stuff. How good is the fact that I even have one is amazing. Also, just got off Hearthstone, and Demon Hunter feels unfair sometimes. For context, starting HP is 30. Okay. So far I follow you. Go on. Was playing versus Death Knight, who has a few ways to raise their HP, either stealing yours or just gaining HP. They had 50 HP plus 9 armor, so 59. Okay. So, what does the Death Knight? What's the Death Knight's story of being able to be more durable have anything to do with the Demon Hunter? Two-card combo nukes them for 60 damage. Oh, it wasn't even the best setup. Did it at least like you couldn't play that combo unless you were at like max mana or something? Like 10 mana required before you could do it, or 10 mana plus a coin. So you had 11 mana play in order to do the 60, like the 60 damage. Surprised how Dark Fusion gets all these other cards. Basically, Demon Hunter is a class optimized for aggro, but this specific check is a rare case. Control Demon Hunter. 7 mana total. Huh. Hold on a sec. Give me more than a sec. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Anyway, so now I'm back. What's up? See, it requires a bit of setup. Basically, we have 2 Death Rattle minions. One is a starship piece. Gives us +4 armor on death. It costs 5 mana. Okay. Starship pieces on death. Add into a starship minion that you can launch for 5 mana, and its stats and effects are equal to every piece combined. We also have a 7 mana cost 7/5 that on Death Rattle revives a random Death Rattle. Oh, it costs 5 or more to summon. Summons twice. Okay. So the game plan is stack a gigantic battleship to constantly revive 5 mana one. You have a cube of jelly that costs 5 mana, kills a minion, and summons a copy at the end of every turn. Is this on the 7/5? Okay, so this doesn't seem like a busted combo. It seems like it's just the deck's win condition strategy. This doesn't seem unfair. It just seems good. There's a difference. I don't think building your deck to have setup for hitting for a huge amount of damage is like negative or should be nerfed. You need setup. Once our starship is large enough, kill our opponents outright. Play our 125 mana minion plus a special starship launcher. How you playing 125 mana for 125 cost, reduces its cost through the game and eventually costs 0. Okay. I thought there were cards that said like randomly set cards cost value in your hand, so it could just wind up being randomly turned to like 2. Oh wait, no, I think that was mages. Never mind. The 7 mana starship launcher allows us to do damage to random enemies equal to the starship's total attack. Random enemies, does that include like the enemy player or just the followers? Or minions? I'm wondering if I should add the other evil heroes just for the hell of it. Kind of looks like I'm pretty much done. There's no other dark heroes or evil heroes to worry about. Oh right, let's add this. If I wanted to add Infernal Wing or the other ones, I'd have to use what's it called? I'd have to use the other elemental heroes. Pretty sure I don't have to though, right? Let's see. Mental Hero Avian, Bristranatrix, +1 hero. So I do have to run them. Okay. It'd be too bricky if I drew this outside of one play in particular. So only one. I guess I'll run 2 of that. 2 of both the Dark Fusion cards. What else? We'll take out 1 copy of Dark Supremacy as well. And let me think, what else? Oh, what's going on? Let's see. Minions in player. The 125 minion destroys all minions on board. Size of the field. Costs 1 less every time a card is played, destroyed, or drawn. Cost used to cost 100, but they nerfed them. Was even banned in the wild format for a while because of a paladin combo that sorted your deck by cost highest to lowest, then played a spell that draws a card. Deals damage equal to the cost. Oh wow. But what's so dumb about the Demon Hunter deck is the setup basically has you spam summoning a taunt minion that gives you 4 armor every time it's killed. So not only is setup, but it's playing defense at the same time. Again, that just, it feels more like that's just putting the opponent on a timer that they have to counter your strategy or they lose, which is not necessarily broken, that's just good. That one turn, that combo with the paladin you mentioned though, that's ban worthy. Screw that. Alright, what else do I add? Let's see. Since I'm gonna run Instant Contact, I guess I'll run one of the Neos cards. This seems enough, but I don't know. I thought Dark Contact would use it, but there's no other cards that really use Neos by name. So maybe I should take this out. I could keep it as a super poly target, but honestly, this would probably be the better super polymerization target. Until I figure out what else to put in and take out, there's no point in taking it out yet. Let's try this. Infernal Divider. Wait, what's going on? See, I mean, once you start, it's almost impossible to actually need it with proficiency. We also play a 7 mana legendary that replaces our deck with a portal of infinite demons. Gains 2/2 every turn. So if the starship combo doesn't kill you, the infinite grind game will. Well, after already mentioning that paladins had a busted like two card instant kill combo, I imagine every single class has its own variation of being busted. I would need to see what everybody has and doesn't have before I would jump the gun and say something is busted or not. Alright, let's see, what does it do? Link summon, reveal a hero fusion, add up to 2 monsters mentioned. Okay, so I can... This does kind of encourage me to use, what's it called? Both Avian and Burstinatrix. Okay. Until I find something better. What other extra heroes are there? There can't be that many. There we go. What's going on? Let's see. Druid has a hero power that can summon a 20/20 or even higher. Yeah, sure. Starts the game at 1 and then every 2 spells it upgrades. There's a few minions they can play to upgrade it too. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, how good is Decimator? Let's see, this card also in hero, points 2, gains 100 attack. Okay. I'm not sure why. This card attacks defense, deal piercing damage. Sure. Let's see, Wonder Driver. Is this worth running? What are you going on about? Let's see, Death Knight, like I said, regularly manages to end up with 50 plus HP. Yeah, but if you lose to a single card, like, what's the point? It needs more than just extra health. Besides, how is extra health any different from playing a warrior? Warrior stacks armor too, if I remember right. Right, let's see. Target polymerization spell, fusion spell, or change. Play spell, engrave. Okay. I don't think this is bad to run. Is there anything that needs me to run like exclusively fiends? I don't think so. Nope. This works only with fiends, but I only have one of it. Nope. Again, no. Yeah, I think I can pull this off. Let's see. The only downside about this is it costs 6, is it's a level 6, but other than that, this is fine too. Is Cross Crusader worth running? Target one Destiny hero, so no. Let's see. I'll take out one copy of this, and then I'll add the Avian. I'll add Avian and Burstinatrix. I didn't know I had two of it. One from the promo and one from just drawing. Okay, sure. What's going on? Hunter used to have an insanely busted combo. They have a minion called King Plush, who is a rare minion. Current game, it's the change keyword, which means he can attack the turn the charge keyword. Turn summoned. They've mostly phased it out for rush, which is the same thing, but can't attack face. Yeah. That charge would be pretty busted. I don't think it's bad to remove charge altogether, or actually no, I think it is bad to remove charge altogether. Nerfing it's fine, but like, just make them not have the same kind of attack values. But remove, eh. If I had to pick a card to cut out, probably one of these. No, this is good. Maybe one of the dark contacts. Yeah, that'll be fine. What's up? Let's see. Special hero power lets them buff a beast attack and reduce its cost by how many times you upgraded your hero power. Alright. Buff them up. Then on summon, King Plush sends all minions weaker than him back to the player's deck. Avoids any reborns or death rattles that get in the way. He removes all taunts, then smash you in the face for game. Again, that requires setup. It's not an instant play. I don't think that's busted. Having a win condition is not the same as being broken. They should have something that makes them effective. I have no issues with the Hunter being able to do that. Because it sounds like that needs build up. You don't just go into it. I'm not sure what else I would put in here or take out. For the time being, I'll start crafting these cards. Alright, what happens here? Transfigured heroes. Right, let me see what I can get random. Pull a random pack. Doesn't look like it's gonna be much, that's fine. And my free pack, what'd I get? Pretty much a waste of time. Got it. Contact gate. There's two Neospatians, different names. Some of the Neospatian monsters with different names from that. Sure, I guess. The face-up monster that mentions Neos. This material returns. Okay. Sure, I guess. Actually, I might as well see what else this pack gives. Let's see, Dark Law, is that it? Gaia, Malicious, Dark Law, Malicious Bane. Okay. Then several masked heroes. Sure. So this is just masked heroes and evil heroes. Nothing wrong with that. Just not what I'm going for. I think Hearthstone should just drop charge. It's never used for anything but hand buff instant kills. Well, yeah, that's the point. But again, you still have to build up into it. I won't use this. Or will I? Gain 100 attack for each hero. Brave. No. I'm going to look for a target for the instant contact. The point is how genuinely shitty it feels. They always end up nerfing the cards. If they didn't have charge and had rush, we wouldn't have the problem in the first place. You would just... Nah, I don't think this is a real issue. See, the thing is, people will always move the goalpost, as it were. If you don't complain about charge, you'll complain about cards that do damage directly without even involving a minion. At least with charge, they have to go through a minion with taunt. Otherwise, you would just be having people complain about how mage can cast a spell that does direct damage. And then we would just keep... And then the similar arguments would happen all over again. And there's no way to make everybody happy. People are always going to find something to complain about. The fact is, people with charge are still losing, so it's not enough to warrant full removal. Mage does have a problematic thing like that, actually. I know they do. It's not problematic, though. It's just what they do. You're supposed to use cards that increase the spell power of your spells and then, blow them up. That's it. Should I use this? Which level? Oh, it has to be level 7, that's right. So, let me go out of my way to hit that. Alright, which level 7 should I worry about trying to use? Glow Neos? Per turn during end phase, turn this to extra deck. Okay, once per turn during main phase, target a face-up monster. Cleanse field, apply this effect. So if I target a monster, this can't attack. If I destroy a spell, this can attack directly, and if I target a trap, change this card to defense. That's dumb. Let's see, what else we got? Grand Mole, what does it do? Right. The Colossus is an upgradable board wipe damage plus face twice. They cost 0 mana. They just spam spells till it's like 15 damage, and that's an insta-Gibu. Come to think of it, StarCraft and just Dark Void set in general, so many problematic cards. Priest had a dragon combo that insta-gives you. There was a 7 mana guy that makes all dragons cost 1. Sounds great. Then they have a dragon that gives them an extra turn. That's even better. Then they played a bunch of 10 mana dragons for 1 each. I'm not seeing anything wrong here. Then ended their turn to get second turn and attacked with them. Yeah. It's like charge without charge. Dragon. Yep. Alright, let me look at this. Once per turn, target one monster your opponent controls, return to the hand. Okay. Aqua Neos, just discard a card, destroy a random card in the opponent's hand. Since it destroys, it can trigger a lot though. And then Flare Neos, 400 for each spell and trap. Let's see, 4 times 5. So, potential 4,500 attack or higher. Wallet wants to choose. Instant contact makes it. It will return to the extra deck anyway. If I get any of these, I mean. I guess I'll choose this Grand Mole. Alright. Let's finish crafting these and we'll get started. Is this the best way to go? Probably not. But we're going to see how it goes. Okay. Also, the 10 mana dragons they chose all had ways of dealing damage at the end of the turn too. One of them attacked at the end of each turn. No access to the hero. The other deals 10 damage to a minion. Nice. Alright. And then I will craft one ultra rare, which is going to be Malicious Bane. Save. And we're going to go. Oh, hold on. Totally misspelled that. Oh, you know what? Screw it. E-Viral. It was on accident, and we're just gonna own it. Alright. Change accessories, of course. Let's see. Striker, Ace, Abyssal Man. Yeah. Then, as for Protector, Be right back. Okay, and back. They seem good for heroes. I guess I can always use this one. Yep. Alright, what I miss? Didn't misspell it, it's French. Sure. Yep, just apply the whole set. And as far as here goes, there's not really anything that screams elemental hero in general, right? Is there an elemental hero mate? Alright, hold on. I guess I'll see if I can find something. Change the main cards. The only thing I would really change is change this for Malicious Bane. Or Darkest Night. Nah, Bane. Right. Is there anything that's more suiting? Oh, right, of course there is. This guy. And I do have 300 gems. Yeah, sure, why not? Fly. Oh, hold on. I'll have it for the deck, not the whole account. Grab this for the whole account. Alright, here we go. Technically, this is still ongoing. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's see. Control a fusion monster. Turn this way. Send a monster hero from deck to grave. Choose summon a hero monster this turn. No. I guess I'll just use Dark Contact. Okay, so can't use that, so I'll grab this. Green King's Castle. Use that. Can't really do anything beyond that. Summon this. See, send a hero from deck to grave. Do fusion. A hero this turn. Card can be used as a substitute for any material. Okay. I'm not entirely sure the best one to send. Like, what's the best idea here? Oh well. Send Avian. I don't know what I'm doing. Advanced Dark. Sure. Neat. No. For lack of a better idea, I'm going to use this. Let's see what my opponent does next. Get the activation, destroy it. Okay, then use Dark Calling. Summon Infernal Wing. How does this work again? And a Dark Fusion, or a card that mentions it, from deck or grave to hand. Okay. Okay, use effect. So, what am I supposed to grab here? Shuffle monsters from field, graveyard, and or banishment. Right, that sounds great. Does this do? Discard it to add Dark Fusion. Card that mentions it. So, I guess I could do that to thin the deck out. Right? Yeah. Activate Majestic Gold. Or I dusted. And then the question comes, what exactly am I supposed to go into? I am drawing a blank. I didn't think I was actually doing anything that particularly good. That's flying off the seat of my pants there. Alright. Huh? Sure. Guess I won't complain about making back some of the gems I recklessly spent. Okay, what do we got? This is where I special summon from hand, locked into heroes. This card is special summoned and you control a fusion monster. Ah, there it is. For lack of a better idea, just play Dark Fusion. Unsolved Mysteries 2. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Build. Your opponent cannot target with card effects this turn. Okay. Well, for lack of a better option, we're going to go into Malicious Bane. Using these. And just summon him in defense. That's it. It's not exactly a great play. It's either him or Darkest Night, and let's see. Can attack twice. This card special. Control leaves the field. Target a fiend or warrior in the grave. Special summon and defense. Maybe that was the better play. Okay, if he goes into Supernova Dragon, I'm pretty much screwed. Hello. So, Unsolved Mysteries. What exactly is the Unsolved Mystery? Here's an Unsolved Mystery. How did you come to this channel? Were you looking for people who are streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Or just like random click? Okay. You gotta love it when Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay. Well. Let's see. Special summon this. And since I control monster, it must be special summon with Dark Fusion. I get to draw 2. He's got a hand size of 0, so the odds of him having something that can stop this are pretty slim. Draw 2. Fiendish Golem. For more, banish it till it ends with next turn. Okay. Dueling only one. Yeah, that's a day to teach a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player to read. Don't ask for miracles. That's rude. Alright, let's see. This gets a banished monster back. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Use instant contact to summon the Grand Neos. I can't use its effect because I don't have Neos currently in the grave, I don't think. Do I have? Oh no, I do have Neos in the grave. Alright, then yeah, I can use Grand Mole's effect. I'm gonna put this away. Then I'm gonna activate Dark Fusion. And we're gonna go for evil hero Neos Lord, since Grand Neos counts. When summoned, I can just take a monster. So give me that. Then, alright. Yeah. Summon from Gainer. I'll use Infernal Gainer's effect to just give a fiend the ability to attack twice. Battle. Destroy your own monster. Oh, that's one thing. Oh, come on. I'm in the middle of this and I get a freaking bot. Hold on, let me attack this for 5,000. And while I hope my opponent cannot turn this around, I'm gonna go ahead and ban this bot. For spam. It's a spam. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Huh. He did just send something to the grave, so I'm just gonna use this and take that. Thanks. Ah, boy. This guy does not slow down. Oh, never mind. Once again, he just doesn't read. Neos Lord is in the same boat as Malicious Bane. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And this guy just did it again. I said pulled IP mask on Belatra. Congrats. Alright, what is he doing now? Malicious Bane. Okay. Switch to defense. Thanks. If it wasn't for that, I would actually have taken damage. Really appreciate it. Good job, Jack45. You're the best place I'm making all game. Alright. Fiendish Golem lets me come back. I'm not sure how well I can use this. Smokes just turned to a rival ciphers. Oh, hold on. I thought this was supposed to come back. Per turn. Oh, second standby phase. It comes back. Okay. Let's see here. Banish this. Let's see. I can get Dark Fusion. Nah. Don't need that. So instead, I'm just gonna use this. Well, this stops it, right? Opponent activates a card or effect. Target one card on the field, destroy it. Oh, you sure can just target a card on the field and destroy it. Go for it. You do that. You can banish it, but... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Then what deck you have? It's a not good evil hero deck that's about to lose real badly. Let's see. How long does this last? Till the end of next turn. Damn. You don't have Dark Fusion. Yes, I'm aware. I mean, it's right there, but... Oh. Well. Let's see. Grave. Yeah. Unfortunately, he has the, what's it called? He's got Fiendish Chain, so this is a moot point. It's fine, Dark Fusion sucks anyway. Well, that's that. GG's. Oh my god!
Wow.
Is he really that dumb? Okay. Because he flipped it face down, Fiendish Chain no longer applied. So my monster's protection effect kicked back in. The best plays that are being made for my sake are all by Jack 45. God damn. All you have to do is say no. This is an optional effect, right? Yeah, this is optional. You don't have to turn my monster face down. What? What are you doing? Okay. I can't say I blame him. Did he? It looks like he just ripped out the whole cord and everything. What's going on? No, my stream is still working. My internet connection is stable. So, nope. There's a server crash. That sucks. I'm gonna try to retry. I really don't want to be cheated. Well, technically I wouldn't be cheated out of a win, but still. I want to save this replay. Come on. There we go. Victory. Connection failed. Uh-huh. The best evil hero player here was Jack 45. So let's level up. Oh wait, hold on. Go back. Match history. Jack, save that replay. Public. The world needs to know. Okay, the daily should reset. Yep. Alright, we're gonna spectate another duel. That was a very sad win on my end. But, you know what? It's a testament to the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Players do not read or try to understand their own cards. Right. Now here we are watching Fiendsmith with Twilight Sworn. What? Twilight Sworn, Tearlament Kashtira, Black Goat Glass, and ending his turn on that. He's up against Sprite. And on we go. Yep, that's it. It's a shame Duelist Day lost to Ash Blossom. That's pretty much it. Right, let's grab some gems. Easy 65. Alright. I'm gonna stop here, switch it up after I take a break and grab something to eat. Thanks to everyone who joined me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Basically just making and testing out evil heroes. Clearly I got a ways to go, but I'll figure out what I'm doing eventually. Alright, till then, please take care.